It was a quiet evening in the dense forest. The sun was setting, casting long shadows across the towering trees. Birds chirped their final songs of the day, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves. Deep in the heart of the forest, a faint, distressed sound broke the peace, a whimper, soft but desperate. Hidden beneath a thick bush, a wounded fox lay trembling, its paw caught in an old, rusted trap. Miles away, in the nearest village, a park ranger received a call from a hiker who had heard the fox's cries but couldn't locate it. The ranger, a young woman named Clara, immediately alerted the local wildlife rescue team and prepared to head into the forest. She packed her gear, including a tranquilizer kit and a first aid box, and set out. Back at the trap, the fox struggled to free itself, whimpering softly. The rusted metal had cut into its paw, and it was growing weaker by the minute. Its ears perked up at the faint sound of approaching footsteps, but fear kept it frozen in place. Clara reached the edge of the forest as twilight deepened. She met up with two members of the wildlife rescue team, both carrying equipment to free the trapped animal. Together, they began their cautious journey into the woods, following the hikers' directions and listening for any sounds that might guide them to the fox. After nearly an hour of searching, Clara and her team finally heard the faint whimpers. Using their flashlights, they scanned the underbrush until they spotted the fox. Clara knelt down slowly, speaking in a calm and soothing voice to avoid scaring the animal further. Clara reached into her bag and pulled out a piece of meat, hoping to gain the fox's trust. The fox sniffed the air but didn't move, its eyes locked on Clara. Slowly, she edged closer, careful not to make any sudden movements. Once the fox seemed slightly calmer, Clara signaled to her team. One member held a flashlight steady while the other prepared a tool to gently open the trap. Clara continued speaking softly as they worked to free the fox's paw. With the fox free, Clara quickly examined its injured paw. She cleaned the wound and applied a bandage, ensuring the fox wouldn't lose too much blood. The fox lay still, too exhausted to resist. The team decided to take the fox to a nearby wildlife rehabilitation center for proper care. They carefully placed it in a carrier, ensuring it was as comfortable as possible. Clara stayed close, whispering reassurances. During the drive to the center, Clara kept an eye on the fox, making sure it was stable. The team discussed their plan for its recovery and eventual release back into the wild.